Vox Voice Works, an experience in sound.
The end of days never comes with a polite knock. No warning, no courtesy call, just fire, destruction, and the thunderous roar of something too big, too monstrous to be real. But real it is, and you're just another soul in the concrete jungle, punching in and punching out, unaware that today is the day the world ends. What do? Panic? Hide under your desk? Run to a window like a moth to the flame? Every second counts. Every choice matters. Choose wrong, and you become just another tally mark in the death toll. Choose right, and well, let's find out. Our office worker. Let's call him John. John is an ordinary man. John just wants to get through another mind-numbing day at work. But today, the 9-to-5 grind is the last of his worries. Decision time, John. Option A, stay put and hope for a miracle. Option B, run for the stairwell. Option C, head to the rooftop. Our protagonist, John, picks option B, because all of the other options would get him taken off the census. What's it gonna be, John? Because the clock is ticking, and the kaiju don't wait. John made his choice. Down. A logical move. Ground level means escape, right? Get outside. Get moving. Get away. But logic doesn't mean a damn thing when the rules of survival have changed. Oh, but what's that? Not the usual sound of terrified office drones fighting for their lives. No. This is different. Lighter. Faster. A scuttling horror creeping through the cracks because, surprise! Mommy didn't just bring the kids, she left them inside to play. Oh yeah, turns out the kaiju's babies, not so baby after all. They're not picky eaters. Welcome to the real problem, John. The streets might be hell, but the stairwell, that's the buffet line. And guess what's on the menu? So let's run back options, John. 3 choices. 3 chances to live or die. Option A, keep running down. Hope you're faster than whatever just ate Steve from accounting. Spoiler, you're not. Option B, turn around, go back up, and pretend this was all a bad idea. But see, that means running straight back into the burning office building, where debris, explosion, and, oh yeah, mommy are still very much a thing. Option C, find a way out. Not down, not up, but out. Think, John, think. Emergency access, fire escape, maintenance hatch, anything that doesn't end with you screaming on the evening news. And would you look at that? A smart man, a survivor. He picks the right answer. But don't celebrate yet, John, because out of the frying pan and straight into the fire. All right, John, you're almost there. Fire escape, good call. Quick and quiet. Best of all, puts you ahead of the soon-to-be missing persons list. But let's not get cocky. They're listening, sniffing. They don't need to see you. They just need to hear you. So maybe don't stomp around like you're in a tap dancing recital. Whew. That's the sound of someone having a very, very bad day. But not your bad day, right, John? Because you're being smart. You're being careful. And that's why you made it to the ground floor. Now, decisions. 3 options as always. Choose wisely. Or don't choose at all and become an appetizer. Your call. Option A. Head for the subway. Underground, out of sight, might be safe. If you enjoy being trapped in a rat-infested death tunnel that's probably either flooded, caved in, or jam-packed with screaming people who are gonna get you, well, unalived. Never mind. Scratch that option. Option B. Hoof it. Just start running. A bold choice. A dumb choice. Because last I checked, John, you don't win foot races against monsters the size of minivans. Which brings us to option C. The car. Your 4-wheeled, gas-guzzling ticket to getting the hell out of Dodge. Godspeed. Decent protection. And best of all, a working stereo. Now we're talking. But wait. What's that? A twist in the tale? A moral dilemma? Because there, in the middle of the lot, we have a familiar face. Oh, Cindy. Cindy. Running in those ridiculous heels again. Haven't we talked about this? Haven't we had this conversation? John, help me. Now, John, you're a good person, right? A hero? A kind of guy who risked it all for his fellow man? No? Yeah, that's what I thought. John, you can't just... Oh no, how tragic. Truly a loss to humanity. But let's be real here. She never let you buy her coffee, John. Not once. And worst of all, she never gave you back your Blu-ray copy of Monsters, Inc. And really, isn't that the true crime here? Now get that car door open, John, because Cindy's not the last meal on the menu. All right, John. You got your car, you've got your life. The streets? Clear enough. Not because people had the sense to get the hell out of the way, but because half of them are either too busy recording the end of the world on their iPhones, or frozen in place having their full-blown panic attacks. But not you, John. You're moving. You're the man with the plan. You're... getting mugged. Fantastic. Out the car, man. Now. Now let's weigh your options, John. Because you always have options. Options A. You fight. You're an office worker. Take on 3 desperate armed men in a city actively being demolished by a Godzilla's meaner cousin. How do you think that's gonna go? Spoiler alert, not well. I said get the hell out! Option B, you give them the car, because surely in this time of crisis, they'll be kind and understanding enough to let you walk away unharmed. Right? Yeah, no. You give up the car, you die. Either to them, or to something bigger in the next 5 minutes. Which leaves us with option C. Drive. Hope there's too scared to shoot. And look at that. They were too scared to... Oh, wait. Nope. They're shooting. Never mind. Lucky for you, they couldn't aim to save their lives. But I can't say the same for the massive snake that just crawled out of the collapsed building behind them. You didn't get mugged, John. You just handed out free bait. But let's not get sentimental about it, huh? You've got places to be, so the real question now is, where to, John? Where?